What's going on, everyone? How we doing? How we doing? Could have a lower high right here. Start off the day. Looks like just got some indecision with the doji though to start off. But how's everyone today? Hope everyone is enjoying their morning. It's gonna be another good day today. Let's go. Let's do some analysis right now. What's going on? What's going on? Got a lot of congestion here. The lower high did form, but basically had a clear break and a new low. So it's a first entry long, second entry long now. The bars are very, very stacked right now. Good morning, Ryan. Good morning, Bill. Rin Rosales. ¿Cómo están? It looks like we're just getting a lot of different price action right now. Just very stacked, very congested, so definitely want to stay out of that. Scarface, how you doing today, my man? So we do have a higher low here, but like I said, we're just so stacked. It's probably better to stay out of it. So yesterday, ended up getting a couple nice trades later in the afternoon that did make me some good money. So I'll go over the trades in a little bit once everything settles down here. But caught a nice runner. It was this short right here, and then I sold right here as well. So basically, if we want to quickly go over it, we just had a range-like structure. We had this leg up, a break, new high, nice bearish signal bar as a lower high, and it took off, and I exited. Basically, I entered at 41.49.25, and I exited right here 32.25, so about a 17-point runner. Went short here as well, got like a 3-point run or something like that. I wish I recorded it, but I didn't, so I'm just gonna have to catch one on the live stream now. We never reached 4208. All right, let's see if we have it today. You're a bear? I mean, I kind of am too. There's been a lot of excitement, especially in the crypto market. You check out any news regarding crypto and it's all about, oh, Bitcoin reaching 30K, Ethereum reaching 2000. But whenever there's that much excitement in the market, it's always good to beware. And even if we look on a daily, so we had a nice leg up, we had a break, clear new high, and now we have a nice bearish signal bar from yesterday. So there's going to be a lot of people looking to go short. Could get another lower high in a couple days and then rocket down, but anything's possible. See if we extend this range for the entirety of the day, what it's looking like. Because this spike up was from a news announcement an hour before market open. So definitely could just be targeting the low of that move as well. But you know what it's time for right now, right? It's time to bundle up. It's time to get serious. Let's go. Yeah, I think we're probably targeting that low. Toad man, you should just take a short, see what happens. You got about 10 points. But this channel is for entertainment only. It's not financial advice. So we shall see what happens here. But basically, first few minutes of the market were just so many bars stacked. We finally broke out. But it could just be one leg down, two legs down, and then we keep working up as well. We got to keep that in mind. Because at a larger time frame, it's just first entry long, second entry long. Okay, so basically that second entry long is happening. Measured move, so makes sense. One more time. One leg down, two legs down. So if we get a higher low here, might be a good opportunity to go long. Let's see if we can get a higher low. Get a nice entry to start off the day. Okay, we're trying to go lower. Technically would also be a second entry long, counting from this double top. First entry long, second entry long. So let's see how this next bar finishes. If it's bullish, I'm gonna look to go long. The leg working down had a break, new low. Nice strong push above the EMA. Higher low would just confirm that bullish momentum. Doji bar once again. So we've been having a lot of that recently. Like, it's a very, very nice setup. You expect a signal bar to form, and then there's just no good signal bar. But later in the day, like yesterday, we had setups that did end up having great signal bars, like this one right here. Similar situation, range like structure, push down, nice lower high, bang. Here it was a first entry short, second entry short, another lower high, bang. Here, everything set up greatly. Doji bar just didn't allow us to enter. Not a high probability trade in the end. Okay, could be getting a failed second entry short though. Let's see if we keep pushing up. It's hard to really tell what's going on at the moment. We did bounce right there. Who really knows if this uptrend is valid, because really when it just looks such sideways movement, it's usually advisable not to draw these wide uptrends. Better just to focus on the ranges and the short-term legs. So once again, we had this leg working up, we had a break, new high. Now we're just going down. But if you had drawn this, I'm taking a long right there. Not a bad trade at all. So here we're bouncing off the trend channel again. It's a failed breakout of the range we have drawn. So not a bad entry, just a little premature for my liking. But man, that rocketed up. So maybe this trend channel is valid. I mean, it's a fourth confirmation, really. But the fact that we didn't make it to the highs, I didn't want to force it just yet. But if we do get another higher low, nicely above the EMA, then I think we can take a long. So let's see if we get that. definitely just some hesitation to go long or short at the moment. See, if we draw a leg like this, draw another leg, it's basically a two-legged pullback. First entry short, second entry short, just visually at a larger scale. So it can either fail, keep going higher, or it could push lower, get a lower high. How you doing, Greg? Good morning, good morning. Good to see you back in here. How we doing today? Oh, it's already the weekend for you, Greg? Well, today's a Thursday. You work on Thursday or no? Definitely very, very choppy though right now. Oh, so you already had work. You're already good to go. So this is your little hobby, your fun time right now then. You get to relax. Even though trading doesn't really seem like something too relaxing. Depends how you view it. We're really just going up and down, but we are making higher lows every time. Something to note. So let's see if we have a first entry long, second entry long. And it would also be new low here. First entry short, second entry short. So it would be another higher low, first entry long, second entry long, bang, bang, and a failed second entry short. Let's see if we can enter here. Okay, our limit order got filled. It is a little stacked, but like we were just saying, failed second entry short and a second entry long. We've been making higher lows every time. Even if we draw a wider trend like that, it doesn't really look too valid, but we have another confirmation. Let's see if we can keep going higher. Trap some shorts. We just need a break above that resistance right here. One more tick, and then I think we're good to go. Oh, we bounced off our limit order. Now we really just need one more tick. Okay, there we go. Okay, no runner, no runner. But nice trade. Nice scalp. So basically, we went from 31.25 to 33. So it went 1.75 points. So basically, you could have scalped 6 ticks. If you were scalping for 2 points, you would have been screwed right now. So that's why 5 ticks is sometimes more than enough, because if you try to go for more, you could be in trouble sometimes. Nice, Bill, you got that for 5 ticks. There we go. So yeah, sometimes, I mean, definitely was a risky trade because we were right at the highs of this resistance, but when it comes to the price action and we were looking for those specific type of entries, the scalp is gonna work out most of the time. You've got to really just pick the direction sometimes and you'll be right. But I mean, here we were proven wrong. So counting from this low, first entry short, second entry short, honestly, that looks like a very nice trade because we have this resistance here. Looking back, if I hadn't entered this long and I saw this short, I probably would have went short right there. But obviously it's easy to say that, but it's a clear first entry short, second entry short. We made a new high, so we had this leg up, we had a break, we had a new extreme. Yeah, that looks like a very, very nice short, if anyone took that. 2 points. And now I'm kind of pissed I didn't take that short. Oh, actually, the trade, I just looked back on my own live stream, just on my phone. I could never even entered that because it happened so fast. Good day hits bang. How we doing? How we doing, baby? Let's go. Let's go. And the reason I like to have a scalp portion and a runner is because in my head, I'm satisfied with a scalp. And then obviously the runners can make me some big money. I don't depend on them, but they are a nice gravy on top of the mashed potatoes, on top of the turkey that make your day sometimes. Like yesterday. Okay, so we're getting a lower high here. Just still pretty stacked. Hit the like, you heard Bill, you heard the man. Hit the like for the new thumbnail. If you like the new thumbnail, hit the like button. Or send a chat. Alright, I guess no one likes the new thumbnail. I listened to your guys' suggestion though about the thumbnail. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know. Give me some feedback. All right, let's see if we get a failed second entry long or failed second entry short, new low, first entry short, second entry short, and we go up. All right, Michael, you like it? Hell yeah, appreciate that. Let's go. It definitely range morning, Ryan. Definitely got to be careful. Don't want to get chopped to pieces. Don't want to get chopped like a little diced onion. But I think most likely we're going to at least try to test the highs now. I mean, obviously anything could happen, but clear range that we're in right now. All right, second entry short could trigger right here, but I'm gonna be looking for the failure of that. All right, we could be getting that now. Let's see if it works out. We're coming from the lows, expecting to go to the highs. But I guess the sellers won out. Okay, the sellers won out on that second entry short. Was looking for the failure. I don't know if I was on mute right there when I was talking. But basically we're at the lows of the range, so we're expecting to go to the highs, but we haven't gotten a new low of this leg down, so we could be making a... Okay, there we go. We could be making a second leg. Let's measure that. This is one leg. Second leg would get us down here. See if we bounce right at that mark. Okay, so basically we reached that measured move. Nice bullish bar. But I'm gonna wait for a higher low before going along. But it was a nice measured move. First entry long, second entry long at a larger time scale. If we get a higher low, I'll look to go long. Joshua, how we doing, bro? How are you? Thanks for tuning back in. Let's get a higher low here for Joshua joining. I'm good. Another good morning. We're chilling. Trying to make a killing. Trying to make a killing in these markets. We're just ranging, so we don't know when the dark hits or when the spark hits. We're just gonna wait and make this shit. Evzen, Alberta Evzen, good to see you. Good name for a channel. What's a good name for a channel? Let me know. Okay, so we could be getting that higher low here. Moo milks the market. Yup. We milking the market. Let's go. We're gonna milk the market for everything it has. Chilling, trying to make a killing. We chilling, trying to make a killing, and we with Bill in the house. So I'm gonna give him a shout out for watching the stream every day. He always gives me the courage I need to say hooray and make every day one to remember, because it gives us better hope from those dark Decembers. Then we see the light and make it into the future, and we know how to make it big for the I don't know what rhymes with future. Keep going, Michael. We rapping here. Okay, we're getting a higher low potentially. I'm gonna stay out of it. Alright, Michael, it's your turn, man. Type out a freestyle. Michael says to keep going. We don't know when it's gonna start snowing. All we gotta do is stay patient, and then we're gonna eventually make the bank hit. We're gonna make this money in town. It's not gonna be brown, it's gonna be green, because that's what we do when we sit in front of the screen. We make it green and then we make it big. We gotta wait for the high probability trades to hit. We take the second entries. We go long or short, it doesn't matter. Either way, we gonna cook this cake batter. We gonna fry it up. Okay, one leg up, two legs up, top of the range, second entry short. Once again, I'm gonna wait for a higher low or a lower high. But it is a clear two-legged pullback. It's just sometimes when you try to pick a top, it could get dicey. Okay, so here we could get that higher low. I don't know why I keep saying higher low, lower high. So yeah, if you had taken this second entry short at the top, you get stopped out right now. That's why a lot of times in ranges, it's better just to wait for confirmation. You took it, Greg. Did you get stopped out? But especially considering we were trading up into this range, I would stay away from just picking a top until we have a lower high confirmation. That's why even if you took this long here, it was tricky because it would be kind of a similar situation, just picking a bottom. Higher low would have been nice if it had closed above the EMA or just closed like a little closer to the move. Like we traveled so far up, it's really just like a first entry long. I mean, it is a second entry long, first entry long, second entry long, but I don't think I would have been able to enter right here. It triggered very fast. So see, we can either keep pushing higher, making new highs, or we might just trade back into the range. We'll see. Definitely some good info. I mean, that's what trading is about, just noting things, remembering them, writing them down however you remember them, and then applying them to the markets live and learning from basically every time you sit at the trading desk, you're going to learn something every single day. Okay, we might be getting a lower high, but we don't have a trigger yet. We haven't made a new high of the day, but we reached the area of the most congestion. So we still just could be trying to reach an official new high. I'm gonna try to draw a wider term trend. Might have something like that. Just to see what the measured moves look like. Could be targeting 41.38. Okay, and we're basically almost at the new high of the day. Basically one tick away from a new high. We'll see if we make it. I'm betting that we will. Okay, we're just making higher highs at this point. Could just keep trapping shorts. I trade like Mac because I made a lot of racks, Michael. Not bad. Little one-liner. All right, so who knows how much we can really keep pushing up. I mean, sky's really the limit right now. We have a measured move like this. First target might be 41.44. Take a look at yesterday. I mean, the most recent highs is about 41.54. So we'll see what happens. Not ruling anything out. All right, Joshua, have a good one. Have a good one. I mean, lately, Power Hour has been some of the best trading. How we all doing in the chat? How we all doing? Man, we're still rocketing higher. Okay, let's see where we are compared to yesterday. Yeah, basically, could be going up another 10 or so points. Who knows? I mean, we could go up another 100 points. I have no idea. We just got to play the price action and base everything off of what it's telling us. Could be a good day for another runner, though. Or for multiple runners, who knows? Any possible short? I mean, there's always a possible short. How risky do you want to be? Could be just off the top of the trend channel, though. Yeah, I mean, if we have a lower high, I'll honestly consider it too. It depends how bearish the bar really looks, though. If it's like a perfect signal bar, might try to scalp it. Definitely could just be in an uptrend like this, though. So here's your lower high, Toadman. You want to take it? Do I want to take it? I have no idea. Got my limit order prepared. not bearish enough. Toad Man, let me know if you go short. Yeah, definitely too congested for my liking as well. They might be getting a second entry long here. First entry long, second entry long. But I want to respect this short-term downtrend. We'll see if we get a new low of the short-term downtrend, though. Hola, Gonzalo. Gonzalo. Mi amigo. Definitely some hesitation here, because if this is the top side of the trend, it might just be working down to the bottom side. What's up, everybody? If anyone is new to the chat, new to the channel, let me know. Leave me a comment. How you liking those thumbnails? How you liking the new banner? I'm getting this customized for you guys. Yeah, break, new extreme of the most recent term, or most recent uptrend. So this second entry long did work out, at least for a few points. How we all doing? How we all doing in the chat? Let me know, guys. Let me know. I want to hear more feedback on the thumbnail. Check out the banner too. I just updated it. Had to pay $2,000 for an artist to make those. Just kidding. Just kidding. Mr. Fancy Pants. All right, Greg. I appreciate it. Let's go. As long as I got Greg's approval, that's all that matters. Boss, you the boss. Michael, let me just take care of one thing. Let me answer you in a second. All right. Yeah, so basically, I'll tell you the entire trading journey. So in the beginning, I didn't listen to any rules, didn't listen to any advice of anybody. I already had a good chunk of money. I'm not gonna say how much, but I had a lot. So I went into the market and was like, all right, I don't need a sim trade. I don't need to do this. I don't need to practice. I just been watching Mac patch trading for a couple years from high school. Andrew K. Blazed. There we go. But basically, I went into it and I started with 10 contracts, not knowing what the hell I was doing. I was like, all right, seems pretty easy. Second entries, I can just take any second entry at any point and make some money. It seems pretty simple. Obviously, you can tell what happened, or you can guess what happened. So lost a lot of money in the first like 6 months to a year, and then made a lot of it back. So pretty much broke even over the next like 6 months. So like the first year and a half was basically like break even. And then now I'm approaching right around, not quite 2 years, but almost 2 years. And I now only the past couple months started with Apex. So I'm basically made my money back and realized, okay, you know what? It's time to stop using my own money. Let me use a funded account. So right now, I'm using Apex with a trade copier, and basically I have 20 total accounts right now. So 10 PAs, 10 paid performance accounts, and 10 eval accounts. We definitely all been there. Yeah, I'm on Ninja Trader right now, my man Andy K. Alright, so basically, here are my 10 evals. First ones that say Apex, and then below 10 paid performance accounts. So the $75 per account is from the one trade I took earlier. So right now I'm just trying to build these accounts, obviously pass the eval, and then soon take a payout. But my goal is definitely for the long term, so I'm not even concerned about the payouts just yet. I just want to build the PA account, and I started the eval about a week and a half ago. Yeah, so the PA accounts is the Apex account. So if you look on the top screen, Apex Trader Funding, 80% off. They have 80% off evaluation accounts right now. So I passed the 10 PAs, traded it for a little bit, and then I was like, okay, you know what? I might as well cash in on the 80% discount. Got another 10 evals. So now just trying to build the PAs, and at the same time, hopefully pass another 10 eval accounts, so I can get 20 PAs. But I mean, I've been saying it every day. The value is insane because it's 80% off this month and all recurring months, but also for the first $25,000 that you get paid out, you get 100% of the earnings. Obviously, that's only if you first pass the evals and then build up your accounts, but basically don't really have to make a crazy investment to make a lot of money. So that's where I'm at right now. Okay, could be getting a second entry long here, but we're just pretty congested right now. Oh, I got the custom discount code. Andy K. It's up there. KEYOWVXY. So if anyone wants to sign up, use my code. Come on now. Andrew Kaplan. What do you think of the new thumbnail and banner of the account? I need some honest feedback. Makes me look like a beast. There we go. Okay, we're really just sideways at the moment. We had this leg up, break, new high. We get a lower high here. It'll be it's too neutral for my liking. But it would be a first entry long, second entry long failure and new low, first entry short, second entry short, and a failed breakout of the top of the range and a lower high. So it is a low risk. But I mean the scalp was made before we could enter. What's up, Zeno of Cition? I don't use the Replicanto trade copier. I use the Apex trade copier. Apex trade copier. Not Replicanto. Okay, looks like we're trying to push lower, probably test the low. Yep, and as I say that, we're testing this low right here. Basically right at the midline of the trend channel. One leg, two legs once again. So similar situation to what we had back here. If you wanted to pick a bottom, here's the place to do it. I prefer to wait for a higher low confirmation. But if you did go long here, it'll be an interesting spot for sure. I would just prefer for a higher low. Oh, the Replicante one's the same. So yeah, once again, if you picked this bottom, you would have been trapped right now. No, Michael. Actually, when I put on the glasses, I get plus 10 chart reading, and the hoodie keeps me, protects me from everything around me, keeps me laser focused like this. How do you set a runner? It's in the a link of video that I sent in the chat yesterday for someone else, but it goes over everything. How to set a runner, how to do the automated strategy. Do you use NinjaTrader? Zeno? No, it's not on my channel. I'm linking it right now. Go to roughly minute 19. He goes over the automated strategy. No problem, no problem. Oh, you're talking specifically about the trade copier? Is that what you're talking about, Zeno? How to set it with the trade copier? I mean, it works for me. You just have to set a leader account, and then you select all the other accounts that you want. I mean, they have videos on the actual Apex website where you can follow along. No problem, no problem. What's going on, guys? Who's trading out there? Is everyone watching also trading live? Leave me some comments. Leave me some comments. Curious. Trading, watching, serving clients. Where do you work? Where do you work, Zeno? Hell yeah, Toadman. That's what it's about. I mean, we only got one chance to live. You might as well make the most of it, you know? Oh, you work at a vape shop and you're trading? Damn, what a beast. Greg, you're the most disciplined trader I've ever seen. You only how many trades a week do you take, Greg? Michael, what do you use to trade? Are you on Ninja Trader? You trade with your own money? You use a prop firm? How long you been trading for? No, 100% Toadman. There's no reason. If you think logically, if you ever have a negative thought and you just think to yourself, okay, why am I even having these thoughts? First of all, is it going to help me in any way? No. Second of all, what do I have to do to switch to positive thoughts? Because at the end of the day, you want to only do things. You only want to think thoughts. You only want to express feelings or put out good energies into the world, into yourself, because that stuff compounds over time infinitely. So if you're thinking negative thoughts, it's going to lead to negative actions. It's going to lead to negative outcomes. It's going to lead to hardships. It's going to lead to bad emotions. So right when you have any sort of intrusive thoughts, especially when you're trading, this applies to anything, but especially when you're trading, you want to find out a way for yourself that works, where you can quickly, immediately just be like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna switch my gears. Let me go take a break. Let me go outside. Let me take a deep breath. Do whatever you need to then switch to that positive mindset. 2 trades a week, Greg. Man. As Andrew Kaplan says, be one with the toad. Be one with the toad. Yeah, Greg, there's no reason to be fearful. If you're a skilled chart reader, that's the first caveat. Depends obviously on your experience, but if you know if a setup meets a certain criteria, sometimes you ought to just pull the trigger. Because if you're gonna nitpick for every single trade, it's gonna be you're gonna be waiting for a long time. But obviously, if it works for you, then it works. Yeah, Michael. I mean, yeah, if you've been trading for 2 years, definitely you should have the chart reading ability down, because that really doesn't take a long time to learn. What does take a lot of time to learn is developing your own way of identifying in real time what trades actually meet your certain criteria, and then on top of that, obviously the psychology of it, because one losing trade could then spiral you into taking revenge trades, which is never good. Yeah, Greg. I mean, everyone talks about it, how trading is such an emotional thing, but it's not until you're actually trading and doing it yourself where you realize that, and where you actually have to conquer that. Because it's one thing to say that, it's another thing to basically be thrown into the fire and have to deal with it, have to get better. But if you stick with it, if you have that positive mindset, you have that growth mindset, you don't give up, it's just a matter of time till you make it. Oh man, that's happened to you, Greg? You're one trade away to pass the eval, and yeah, see, it's all down to emotion though. I'm sure you know that. If you can pass an eval and you've basically gotten to the point where you know that you're a skilled chart reader, and it's just down to the emotional side of things, you already know deep down that, okay, if I really work on myself, really work on the psychology of it, I'll make it. It's just a lot of people aren't cut out for that. They don't want to make certain sacrifices. They don't want to improve. But you just have to make that switch, whatever it takes, to then get over that final hurdle. Okay, we're getting an interesting another test at this high. If you look at this leg up, it's a break, new high, nice bearish signal bar. Once again, I would prefer for a lower high though, if we are working lower. Yeah, and that's another thing, as Greg's saying. I mean, when you when you trade, you learn so much about yourself, you know, because you're forced to literally go to your like most inner part of yourself and see where these certain emotions even come from, and then and then you have to learn how to not only know how to bring out certain emotions, but how to suppress them, how to even identify what certain emotions are even present. Um, but yeah, I mean, you know, you'll make it. It's definitely a marathon. It's not even no, it's not even a marathon. It's an ultra marathon, but it's the longest ultra marathon in the history of marathons. And I would know. I'm a runner. Okay, looks like we're working lower to the bottom side of the most recent range we've been having. Yep, as Andrew Kaplan is saying, this guy back in high school, I had a race at Stanford, the Stanford Invitational cross country race. This guy biked from 3 a.m. from where we live so he could make the race all the way in Stanford, which is like a 50 mile bike ride. That's the sort of dedication it takes to make it. Until you're ready to do crazy stuff like that, then you're not ready to make it in trading. But if you are, then you're on your way. Let's go. Okay, we're getting another bounce at these lows. It's just a first entry though. I'm gonna wait for a break, test at a new low, and then hopefully a higher low before going long. But it is a very, very nice bullish bar, perfect bullish bar. Another test right at these levels. And we're going up. Okay, looks like we're trying to test the new high of the day. A lot of bulls coming in, trying to push it higher. Second entry short. Yeah, you're right. Let's see what we get. Yeah, new low here. One up, first entry. We're going up again. Could be a nice second entry short. Signal bar not very bearish though, kind of neutral. All right, let's see what we get here. Let's see if this bar ends up turning bearish. Mega, how we doing, Mega? What's going on? Okay, we could be getting another second entry short. So new low, double bottom, first entry short, second entry short. So very tempting. Depending how this bar ends up, obviously. Doji neutral bar. So going back to yesterday, we have a similar situation here. We have a range. We traded up. We had a break new high, neutral looking bar. Let's see if we can go back below the EMA, have a nice bearish bar, lower high. That'll be the entry I'm looking for. Okay, we're working lower. Let's see if we can get that. Come on. Okay, we're pushing lower. See if we get a lower high here. Trap some longs, and then go to the bottom side of the trend channel. But I definitely want to stay away from going long into all of this resistance. What's up, Ryan? So, I mean, the PAs that I'm on right now, I only took 6. I passed it in 6 trading days, and then you have to trade it for 7. So I took 1 trade of 1 contract on the micro futures. But it depends. That was just a crazy volatile week, and had many runners. But it depends. It depends. Sometimes you only need a few days and you pass the eval. Sometimes you you blow the account in 1 day. Sometimes you can take several weeks. It's really, I mean, it depends. No concrete answer. Toadman's looking for another leg up. We could have another leg up. I just know if we end up pushing below the EMA, then I'll look to go short. We are bouncing off the midline that we have drawn. I mean, we could definitely keep going up. Not ruling anything out. You never see a range like this at the top. And let's see if there's a measured move. If we count from here, say to there, still got a little ways to go. Up to 41.52. That would be right in the range of the most recent swing high yesterday. We have a measured move like this, with this as 1 leg, 2 legs, or like this. We're basically there. Could be getting that lower high though. Yeah, let's see if we can get filled here. Chase the trade a little bit so I could get filled. But I think we could be coming to test the lows of the range we have drawn. We need a few more ticks. See if we can keep pushing lower. Come on. We just need a break below the bar that just formed. If we have another lower high, I'll look to add on again. The only thing I didn't like about this trade is we had a couple bars stacked. And I chased the trade a little bit. Okay, we're still below the EMA. Let's see if we can keep working down. Okay, we need to make a couple more ticks. Then we should be good. We just need a break below where we just bounced. I think we are headed lower though. Let's see, let's see. Couple more ticks. All right, there we go, there we go. I might add on. Okay, took the runner out. So let's see if we can go lower again, get another scalp. We'll see if we should add it on or not. This is a failed second entry long. First entry long, second entry long failure. But prices could reverse on us. Unfortunate, unfortunate. All right, peace out, Greg. So yeah, this second short that I took was probably just too low in the move. Not enough room to the lows, but I mean, sometimes you just have losses. It is what it is. Yeah, S 2G unit. He is 100% win rate, right? Probably just should have had this range drawn a little tighter. But I mean, it's easy to look back. Easy to look back and say that. We'll make it up. We'll make it up. But looking back, it was a nice bear signal bar. Another higher low. I mean, another lower high. The only thing is there wasn't like a nice sort of trend that we were following. Wasn't a ton of room to the lows. But yeah, we had to leg up, break, new high, confirming the range. It was probably just a little too far down in the move to go short. It happens, Gonzalo, it happens. Yeah, it happens. But very, very choppy right now. And another point of risk, but regarding the last trade, it wasn't a golfing bar, and the bars were stacked. Same with the other one. I mean, here we could get another second entry short. So wow, the last over an hour has just been completely sideways movement. Yeah, definitely a little tricky trying to play the range. We were really in the middle of it, so it is what it is. I'm gonna take a quick break, go outside, and I'll be back shortly. What's going on? What's going on? All right, we're back. We're refreshed. Feeling like a new person. Sometimes you gotta just take a break, step away from the computer, come back. See some SG2 unit and Michael. Some chats here. But yeah, Mac, I don't know why he never really analyzes certain trades that are basically following the rules and don't work out, because even he admits it's not 100% win rate depending on the trades you take, but it's all about risk management. You take your loss and you move on. But if we really do want to analyze this losing trade compared to something like yesterday, so in yesterday's range, I mean, we had been, same context, we had been working up, went into a range, then we had a leg up, break, new high, came back and had a lower high. The only real difference is that this one was an engulfing bar, had a bit more stem. I mean, still a very bearish bar. The one yesterday, not quite engulfing, had more room to the lows, obviously. So here we had about 5 points to the lows. Here we only had a couple points, really. Could also be looking just for another measured move. So we'll see. We'll see. Sometimes you just gotta have losing trades and then make up for it. But honestly, I think the main reason it didn't work out is because if you're gonna take a failed second entry, from basically just from what I've found from my own experience, if you're gonna take a failed second entry, it has to be actually more perfect in a way. It has to be like almost perfect compared to just a lower high, because here the lower high, I mean, we had 3 bars matching, but we still had more room to the lows. Here, because we had a first entry long, second entry long, it has to still, I mean, it doesn't have to, but it should still have plenty of room to the lows, or at least to the lows of the move. Because if you just have a lower high, you're gonna have basically more room to work with. You have a lot more room to work with. If you're gonna have a failed second entry, you want to make sure it checks all your boxes, because you have less room to work with, essentially. Atomic 626, thanks for watching, man. Definitely, I mean, no trader in the world is right 100% of the time. It's about managing your risk and not letting the emotional side get to you. So if you have a losing trade, you don't want to just then revenge trade and decide, okay, I had a losing trade and let me risk a little more on the next one so I can make up for it. It doesn't work like that. You just still have to maintain the same principles, stay patient, and basically apply everything you know to the next trade. It's just you pack up your lunch and move on. Hey, appreciate it, Atomic. Yeah, I'm quick with the responses. If I see a notification, why not respond? It's like the girls that play around. You see a text, respond. You don't have to wait 10 hours. Respond right now. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a learning curve trading live. I've only been doing it for a couple of weeks now, so last week I had some losing trades where I did get a little frustrated, but I'm getting into the swing of it now, for sure. Definitely haven't made as much profit as I've been trading out of the live. Like the past few sessions, I've been taking some good trades without the live stream, but I think it really just comes down to the market we've been having. We've just been having a little better setups later in the day. Hey, but I'll take on the challenge. I'll take it on. Okay, it seems like now we might be finally getting the selling pressure. Looks like we just needed one final push up. Atomic 626. It really just depends on the market. I mean, it could be once in every 5 trades, it could be once in every 10 trades, once in every 20, but over long time frame, and I mean, it depends like what you consider a runner. Do you consider a runner that only goes for like 3 points still a runner compared to one that goes for 10? I mean, that's why you don't depend on the runners, or at least if you're going to use this method, you don't depend on the runners. You still want to just focus on the scalps, and then anything is just like a present on top. Thank you, Bill. Thank you. What kind of problems do you have, LeMay, with the copier? So once again, we have a first entry long, second entry long. If this fails, I mean, I'm looking to go short. In this case, we do have a lot more room to the lows, and we have a clear leg down that we haven't had a new low of. We just have this break. So we'll see if we can get a short opportunity. Your trade copier isn't downloading? I don't know. I would just email Apex then. Okay, so we could be having that second entry long failure. But the signal bar is technically the bullish bar before this one. We'll see if it works out. Okay, so basically that triggered if you're gonna go short using the bearish bar as your signal bar. So we'll see how low we end up going. So we have a matching low here now. I mean, the range could just be like this as well. So honestly, it was a nice long entry right here. First entry long, second entry long. But once again, I want to wait for a higher low. Engulfing considers engulf previous. What's OC? Oh, open, close. Yeah, so basically this is an engulfing bar because, I mean, it doesn't have to be the open and close, but it traded up. Its high was higher than the high of the previous one, and the low was lower than the previous bar as well. Okay, we're trying to make a new high of the day. Definitely a nice long entry down here. Yeah, the signal bar wasn't near the EMA, but in the range, you really don't need to worry about if it's far away from the EMA. A lot of times it's actually better if it's far away from the EMA because you have room to get there. It just wasn't clear if we were going to make another push down before working higher again. Because we didn't have a clear break and a new low. We just tested the low. Alright, I think I'm going to call it a day there. Gonna end the stream. Be back here tomorrow morning, first thing, market open. Thanks for everyone watching. Good luck out there. Make some money. Let's go. Let's go. Alright. Peace.